Carsales TCR Australia SimRacing Series. Round number 3 at Mount Panorama is away, and it's a good start from Dylan O'Keefe on the outside of row number 1. He's covered off Ben Barguana down to turn 1, and John Martin tries to go with him as they make their way through turn 1. Ben Barguana back into 3rd. John Martin's back in 4th. And look at this. Dylan O'Keefe, our winner in round 2 at Albert Park, now leads as we head up Mountain Straight. John Martin looks opportunistically up the inside here. He'll get this job done. He puts it into the wall. We've got our first lot of contact, and they'll look at that one. Hard to get through in there. I think John Martin was alongside enough there as Ben Barguana holds down 2nd. John Martin in 3rd. Luke King now shuffled back to 4th after that contact with the wall. And behind them, Tony D'Alberto, great job to get up into 5th.
Luke King was actually the fastest starter there in that top group of cars. He got a brilliant start from the 2nd row of the grid. And, oh no, we've got contact heading down into the dipper. That's King and Barguana getting stuck into it. And it looks there like Tony D'Alberto having to take some evasive action, and Rowan Shepherd lucky not to get caught up in that one as well.
Tony D'Alberto, look at this. So close. So good under brakes. Unsettled is Tony D'Alberto off the ripple strip off the apex there, has given Luke King a run. D'Alberto parks it to the inside. He's giving Luke King no room. The over-under is going to give King the inside run here. Drag race to turn number 1. He got the overlap. Tony D'Alberto giving him plenty of racing room. Squeezes, but I think Luke King's going to be able to get through here, and he's done it. Great job, Luke King. And he sets up Mountain Straight, chasing after Ben Barguana. Not long to go now. Dylan O'Keefe on board his Renault Megane RS as part of the Gary Rogers Motorsport outfit. 1 corner to go. He won once at Albert Park, and now he's a sim racing winner at Mount Panorama. Your winner for round 3 of the carsales TCR Australia SimRacing Series is Dylan O'Keefe. John Martin, what a great drive from him. He never gave up, did he? Pushed Dylan O'Keefe all the way. And we are about to go racing. Here we are, reverse grid, heading out for round number 4, covering off well. Remember, Jay Hansen there on the front row, inside. Good start for him. So Jay Hansen through. Well, Will Brown, we didn't see him in round 3, but he's held on to 2nd position as they head up the mountain. Rowan Shepherd in the battle here, and so is Liam McAdam. But there's Will Brown, your inaugural carsales TCR Australian champion in real life. He's taken to the grass a bit here, looking to the inside run on Jay Hansen as they head up to Griffin's Bend. Plenty of bump and grind going on throughout the field. That'll be very difficult for John Martin to get through as Luke King getting the short back and sides from a few of our competitors. John Martin looks to the outside here. We're a lot further back in the order. So just in front of them, Tony D'Alberto's also in there. Timperley, Vodanovic up through the cutting. We're right on board with Luke King. Cut to the outside shot. This is back to the front at the moment. Jay Hansen still holding on from Will Brown. There's Rowan Shepherd and Liam McAdam. Liam McAdam makes contact now with the back of Rowan Shepherd, and there he is into the wall. Liam McAdam out of this motor race.
He was trying there to go down the inside of Rowan Shepherd at Reid Park, and that's not really a spot where you can generally make an overtaking manoeuvre. And Will Brown's in the fence at the S's as well. Gets it all wrong coming down the hill, understeers wide, somehow manages to gather it up, but that now opens up the door to both Peter Vodanovic and to Rowan Shepherd. Vodanovic down the inside of Shepherd into Forest Elbow. But Jay Hansen, he was the one who was able to benefit massively from all of the drama that was going on behind. And check this out, Rowan Shepherd trying to take Will Brown on the outside at Griffin's Bend, but Will Brown was having none of it, muscled Rowan Shepherd out wide, and it's Shepherd who ends up making contact with the outside wall. And coming through and benefiting from that incident was Luke King. He's gone around the outside of everybody, and the VW Golf driver's now up into 2nd position.
Will Brown's car all over the road just must be handling after those contacts. It must be terrible as Vodanovic gets set to pounce. Not going to be able to do it through this section. Oh, Will Brown clipped the inside wall, and that'll be the end of him. Vodanovic got through. He's now up into 3rd. Dylan O'Keefe will put a move on Timperley shortly. He looks to the outside. Timperley parks it in the middle. Ben Barguana hoping for an opportunity here. If O'Keefe gets hung out to dry, Good driving from both of them so far. Enough racing room given there by Timperley. And Dylan O'Keefe should be through. So Johnny Martin looks to the inside now on Will Brown. Contact made. Down into the chase. Will Brown, he's not going to give him that spot easily at all, is he? John Martin to the outside. He's just been hip and shouldered by Will Brown. But John Martin will have the inside run here. And Will Brown has got all sorts of trouble with Tony D'Alberto right around him as well.
Yeah, the handling of that car is pretty evil at the moment, Will Brown. And, look at him and Tony D'Alberto continuing to exchange pace heading into Hill Corner. Dylan O'Keefe up the inside, 3 wide. And somehow they just about managed to get out the other side, and Dylan O'Keefe has actually picked up a couple of positions in one fell swoop there because Will Brown and Tony D'Alberto were so preoccupied with one another. Meanwhile, here's the battle for the lead because Peter Vodanovic has caught up to and is challenging Jay Hansen at the front of the field.
Vodanovic waiting for the right moment. Up over the top, keep it tidy. Oh, you can't do it there. Bump, bump. He aborts the move. Runs wide on the exit. And that was a bit too hasty, wasn't it? For Vodanovic. Will he wait for the right moment, Vodanovic? Hansen parks it to the inside. John Martin having a look now. You're not going to get it done through here. This one's set to explode here. Our front three, nose to tail now, almost in contact with each other. Lockie Mansell, get the feeling this one could explode shortly.
It's all compressing up nicely, isn't it, at the front of the field? 4.5 laps to go in this race. And I still reckon there's any one of 5 or 6 cars that could win this race with the way that they're all condensing at the top of the order here. You can see that there's a big conga line of cars that are forming up behind our race leader, Jay Hansen, who makes a mistake in the S's. He's in the wall, Vodanovic is in the wall, and Luke King goes on through to move into the first position. Wow, that's a turn up for the books there.
Wasn't it? Jay Hansen making contact with the wall and then taking out most of the cars behind him, and Luke King just dives away, or darts away, I should say, into the lead. Vodanovic, he's managed to hold on and get through as well. So John Martin, the big loser in all of that. John Martin all the way back in 8th now, and he was looking like he was on for a great result. Tony D'Alberto in here, feisty. This is the battle for second as Jay Hansen runs wide and Vodanovic just offloads Tony D'Alberto as well. There'll be a few penalties at the end of this one, Lockie. Ben Barguana, he's in the hunt. Tony D'Alberto as well, and Jay Hansen really ruined the race of John Martin and Dylan O'Keefe there. Plenty of work still to go. Still quite a few laps as Tony D'Alberto gets around Ben Barguana and sets sail off after Timperley and Hansen just up the road from him.
Really, really good awareness from Luke King to be able to duck, dive and dodge and get through all of that. But just as I give him a rap, I put the commentator's curse on him because he's shunted it all on his own, heading over Skyline, and that puts Vodanovic in the lead.
So there's Hansen. And Timperley through. Hansen fights back at the moment. Does he keep it tidy? Yes, he does. D'Alberto and Ben Barguana also trading spots and trading paint out on circuit as well. And Barguana runs wide and he drops back behind Rowan Shepherd.
And that was
everywhere.
That was Timperley who'd had a spin on the exit of the chase as well, so his car was facing the wrong way. And there were a few other drivers who found themselves confronted with a TCR car pointing in a clockwise direction around Mount Panorama, which, for those of our international viewers, that's the wrong direction.
So here's your battle. Over 4th place, Ben Barguana starting to get frustrated with the blocking from Tony D'Alberto, and Dylan O'Keefe just waiting for his opportunity for these 2 cars in front. Dylan O'Keefe could pick up 2 spots very quickly here because Tony D'Alberto's pushed wide then by Ben Barguana. But he holds on to that spot. He's going to fight back because Barguana's got the inside run now. D'Alberto bumps off him. Dylan O'Keefe, he's done it so many times before, just waits to the inside. Backed out of that one. They'll be too busy looking at each other. He's got the double toe here, Dylan O'Keefe. We start our last lap. Luke King leads from Vodanovic, Shepherd, Delberto, Barguana and O'Keefe. He's in again. Tucked right under the back of Tony Delberto is Dylan O'Keefe. He's now got to run on Ben Barguana to the inside. Barguana won't be able to cover off at this point in time without making contact. So good move from Dylan O'Keefe. Tony Delberto is keeping them both at bay. Barguana looks to the outside. And he's done it. Big sweeping move. As Delberto was worrying about Dylan O'Keefe, Ben Barguana drove round the outside. Only a couple of more critical stop points here. That's one of them. Good exit from Luke King. Vodanovic, 0.7 back. Only one corner remaining. Carsales TCR Australia SimRacing Series round number 4 is over, and your winner. Outstanding drive. Has he done enough? He's weaving at the moment, and Luke King gets it done. Congratulations, Luke King. Great job. Vodanovic in second. And we look back to a wonderful drive behind them in Rowan Shepherd.